Basically, the water infrastructure question boils down to a growth question. There's a concern that once the infrastructure is there, uncontrolled growth will follow. I grew up in Durham on well water. During the 90s, the well water started to drop, and the water table in our area is constantly threatened by overuse. On the other hand, we have surface water, and surface water doesn't deplete in the same way that groundwater does. The surface water is well regulated and divvied up amongst state and federal partners, and the county gets a share, and PID has a share. But groundwater currently is largely unregulated, and that's about to change. It's kind of the Wild West, and it feels like everybody is grabbing for as much water as they can before the SGMA rules come into full effect. The Paradise crisis has heightened those tensions. Now it's become totally incorrectly pitted as a Paradise versus Chico problem, and it's not. It's a community problem that we all need to face together. PID's water could certainly help Chico to grow and to avoid drafting more groundwater, but there is concern about running a pipe down the Skyway and what that would do to future development. I believe the county government should take a more active role in developing our cities, creating infill development and brownfield development rather than sprawl. So my proposal is to lay out plans for future development in the lower Skyway area and in Magalia to such a degree that we aren't putting ourselves at risk of major sprawl just because the water infrastructure is there. Unfortunately, we can't make housing prices cheaper overnight, but we can build our way out of the problem. We need low and middle income housing, which I believe should mostly come in our cities and in the town of Paradise. It's time for the cities of our county to embrace their identity as cities and be the housing hubs by infilling underdeveloped and crumbling neighborhoods in Orville and Chico. We can bring their populations up, revitalize those neighborhoods, and revitalize the economy of our county. Imagine the South Park Avenue neighborhood of Chico, which sadly is known by many as the homeless highway, instead being a revitalized, beautiful, fun neighborhood with shops and housing, mixed use, and short commutes. The In-Home Healthcare Support Services System, or IHSS, pays workers to provide healthcare services to the elderly and sick. These can be relatives or paid professionals. It provides a safety net by paying people that would otherwise get nothing for the services they provide to their loved ones. These healthcare providers are represented by the UDW, United Domestic Workers Union. And the United Domestic Workers have long fought for minor increases in pay and benefits for these workers. They are currently fighting to keep the most bare bones of healthcare coverage, catastrophic coverage only, and for a 25-cent pay increase. The majority on Butte County's Board of Supervisors has opposed strengthening this program for years, even though it provides $40 million a month into our economy at a cost of less than $6 million a month to the county. Government funds from programs like IHSS help to feed the struggling Butte County economy, and especially the businesses trying to rebuild here in Paradise. Everyone in Butte County suffered as a result of the Camp Fire. But to those of you facing rebuilding, and to those of you rebuilding now, know that I have so much respect for you, and I want to do everything I can to help you and do nothing to stand in your way.